Welcome back to AllG's, sometimes AllG'sReact, and today I'm here with
Sir Cash.
And we're about to talk about AI, especially in music. Well, let's just say entertainment.
Was this part one?
Part one, because there's a lot to discuss with this. Did you get that video I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, all right. So, I will clip some of this video in for you guys, but recently someone used AI to make an Eminem song. And the publisher, Universal, copy struck and took it down.
The copyright strike over a popular YouTube video. Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub, and check this out. Taking to Twitter on Sunday, April 2nd, the YouTuber posted a letter from the video streaming platform confirming the copyright strike filed by UMPG, which signed Eminem to a worldwide exclusive administration agreement back in 2007. Universal Music Group just decided to copyright strike my AI Eminem cat rap video. He tweeted alongside a screenshot of the strike message. Usually they just claim and monetize videos like this, but they really wanted AI Eminem to be taken down for some reason. The copyright strike against his channel may also subject him to account termination in the future. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload videos containing copyrighted content that you aren't allowed to use, YouTube relayed to him in its message. The AI Slim Shady's cat rap video has generated a lot of commentary since its debut, so much that it was even featured on a February episode of the popular HBO talk show Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. Oliver, who included the video in his larger segment about artificial intelligence, explained that the video was created by giving ChatGPT the prompt, "Write an Eminem song about cats." Oliver called the video stellar.
Cats, always on the crowd. They're sneaky and sly with their eyes on the goal. They're the kings of the house, they rule with the pearl. Eminem loves cats, can't you tell from his verse? They're independent, they do what they please, but they always come back. When you have some teams, they rub against your legs, they put in your ear. They're the best companions, they're always near.
Cat rap also has a lot of fans on Twitter, with many becoming near instant fans of the song since hearing it on Oliver's show. Okay, the AI Eminem cat song from Last Week Tonight is kind of a banger, wrote one fan. Another added, "It's beautiful. ChatGPT was asked to write Eminem-style lyrics about how he loves cats." But what do you think about all this artificial intelligence when it comes to hip-hop?
The future's evolving, it's hard to ignore. Automation's coming, it's knocking on the door.
Now, there's many reasons for that, probably. Probably because you have one AI that made something, and then you had another AI that was like, "Oh, this sounds like authentic Eminem," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Off of here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
What is that? It's like they have like a music detection or whatever.
Yes, they use an algorithm for that. That's what they use. They use an AI for that.
All right.
So, and that's, to me, is what I believe is exactly what happened. Was that AI was just like, sounds like Eminem.
Right.
Sounds like something he'll rap about. And they probably have it set to where, when it comes to certain artists' music, you just get a strike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if it's this person, don't mess with their music. So, I find it funny because when you start thinking about the applications of this AI, especially in media, pretty soon, I believe, there won't be a need for an artist. Like an actual artist. See what I'm saying? You can have your AI write your songs, okay? You have your AI be able to mimic certain voices, learn certain pitches, to where they can throw in, pitch change here, so forth and so on. Do all the videos in like animated style, you know what I'm saying? And say this is the face of the person who does this.
Yeah.
And then all you have to do, because we've seen what you can do with makeup, find a person and be like, "Hey, this is you now. This is how much you get paid. Boo, boo, boo." So when you go out in public, this is you. You're eating at this restaurant. You're being here. You're being there. But it gives the company total control.
Well, yeah, because you get rid of ghostwriters, because we don't need that.
Don't need that no more.
And then as far as like producing, almost the longevity part of it, because you could have let's just say an AI artist that could be very good, because an AI artist is only going to be as good as the inputs that are put into it, you know. So you wouldn't even need the ghostwriter. You would just need a bomb programmer, to be honest.
That's it.
You would just need a really, really good programmer.
If you're running a self-learn program too, which I've been watching them do that with, like they were doing it with sports. They were trying to teach AI like fighting. So
They have it in Gran Turismo where it's AI driving.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the question I have is, okay, so Universal Eminem. Okay. So how long was Eminem's contract with Universal? And then what actually do they own as far as the rights to Eminem? Do they own the name of Eminem itself? Do they own the voice? The reason why I asked about the contract, let's say something happens to Eminem and we don't know about it. Just like the whole conspiracy or what's going on with Jamie Foxx.
Right.
Let's just say Jamie Foxx was under a label, but Jamie Foxx passes away in secret. Could you still have a body double, if Jamie Foxx was doing music, still keep him still going? Because if, let's just say Biggie's relatives or whatever, whoever owns the rights to Biggie, Puff, let's just say, hey man, I want to drop a Puff album. Hey everybody, I know Puff really ain't here, but you know, we want to bring in the essence of Puff. Because they've been doing it with, they haven't let Tupac die in God knows how long.
Forever. That's why I think, so, real talk, that's why I think that's what Madonna. I believe Madonna died a long time ago. For real. I believe she died a long time ago. And they just bring a body double out.
Don't they say that with Avril Lavigne? Didn't they say Avril Lavigne died a long time ago?
I think I heard something about that. I'm not 100% sure.
Because some people will go through and they'll look at their faces and be like, hey, how did this, and this change or whatever? You know, but anyways.
But that's what I believe with Madonna. I believe she's dead. And they just bring a body double out all the time. And that's why she was like, oh, my surgeries will cause my that previous look she had when she was at an award or whatever, but she looked totally different. Like, you would never notice, recognize.
You've morphed into a completely different person.
Right, and I believe Madonna's dead. They're using body doubles, and they just have someone every 5 years just come out and Madonna music. You know what I'm saying?
Replenish her. Now the question is, let's just say an up and coming artist who's trying to cheat the system. Cheat their way to the top. They really ain't that good, but they want to be a part of that life. Let's just say they have, hey, I need you to write me a good rap song. How many people are going to eventually start trying to get their raps from AI that people start calling them out like, bro, I can generate them same bars that you just had?
Everybody, bro. Everybody. You got to think about it like this.
Like them word battles and dudes be like, something.
Woo!
Anyways.
No, but everyone, because no one's trying to take the actual hard route no more. That's why rap started all sounding the same on the commercial level. Because it was just like, ooh, that's selling. Copy that. Ooh, that works. Copy that. Ooh, that works. So if you start basically pushing that through an AI, the AI is just going to be like, Gucci Gang. So, boo, boo, boo amount, it was played for this long, boo, 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 blah, blah, yada, yada. It's going to start learning how to keep the longevity of certain, what we would call like one-hit wonders. It's going to start learning how to keep that longevity even longer.
Well, some would argue that the industry is already doing that. They already put these like whack artists out like Ice Spice or something like that, or whatever that chick is. These people who come out of nowhere, they got some... They got the beat, and then they got some stupid song, and then they push it to the masses.
Yeah, but that's the industry. That's the industry plan. You see what I'm saying? So that's the company taking and putting all that work and effort to push an artist that they know that they totally control. You see what I'm saying? That's what an industry plan is. But once you start incorporating AI, there will be no need for
middlemen
for that much work to be done. You're just paying someone to be there. They're going to lip sync all the songs when they go to the concerts. You're just paying for a person to pretend to be this when everything else is done by AI.
Yeah, that would... I wonder would people be able to pick up on it? Because AI has advanced so fast within the last couple of years as far as like music and everything's concerned.
So for me, I think it would have to be the generation born into the AI.
Now. So it would be generation. The generation that's the 2020s.
Okay, so you'll have to know what original is and then know what AI is. Because right now, AI is even fooling older people.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
But that's because they're not used to it.
Right.
So they'll look at something like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And I can look at it and be like, that's an AI picture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoever generated that,
Yeah.
they clicked that, this quote unquote vacation spot picture up. They cleaned it up with AI. So that right there, and then even some things, it's going to get our generation. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's going to get us because while we're here, we're still more used to the old. So some things you be like, man, that's a pretty bird, but you'll have no idea that in that picture that's an AI picture because you'll just look at it and think like, man, that's a pretty bird. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It'll have to be this generation, those who are still connected to the old, and those, and also to the AI that's coming out now. So they can be like, oh, that's AI. Like, you can tell that's AI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can tell that's fake. You can tell it's the same. Put it like this: it's the same way when all those, I don't really call them. I guess they're memes, but I don't really know if they're memes. You know when someone will put a quote,
Yeah.
but then they'll put a picture like a famous person.
Yeah.
It had people believing those people said that.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just to get the attention. Oh, if Denzel said it, that must be true.
Yes.
No, it's just it would be considered a meme.
Okay, so that was tricking old people.
Right.
Because you get in the comment section, you absolutely right, Matthew McConaughey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I already know he said that.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it's going to be kind of like that. Like, the older people are going to be sometimes tricked by it, especially if they're not paying attention enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but you're going to have this newer generation that's like, well, that's AI. You know what I'm saying?
Remember what Dave Chappelle said when he talked about contracts and excuse me, how they own your image and likeness in perpetuity.
Yeah.
You know, basically forever.
Right.
Now, if there's any record labels who be like, you know what, I want to see if we can get, let's just say, the Isley Brothers out there again, or some classic type of music that people used to like back in the day to bring in the old generation.
Yep.
They'll put like I wouldn't say a warning on the label because there's no CDs or nothing like that, but let's just say, hey, this is AI inspired Isley Brothers. So we're like, oh, put on that new Isley. I like that.
Yeah.
It sounds just like him.
Yeah.
Because that way you can target a generation.
Yep.
And if you want to get out of, like, if you were an artist, are you sure you even want to sign a contract with these anymore? Because essentially they could you off, and then at the same time they can, like, well, we have music inspired by J. Cole.
Bro.
We have Jay-Z inspired music. It's AI, but the label is still making the money.
You gotta think about it like this. They could put the music in and they can be like, you know what the streets really liked? They really like Jay-Z during these 3 albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Blueprint or something like that.
So now you can have AI learn this style, you know what I'm saying? And produce entire songs with this style, but it's not Jay-Z. But it's just inspired off of his style.
Remember when Jay-Z had that Linkin Park collab?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine you could have the craziest collabs there ever was. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know any metal bands or something like that. But let's just say you can start combining genres big time. You can have essentially the Super Smash Bros. Of the music industry that could be happening right now. Essentially, you know, if a label owns your likeness and your image, and essentially we're going to copy strike anything that even sounds like you. So if I'm a guy and I just want to, you know, put out some new quote unquote J. Cole or whatever, but it ain't J. Cole or whatever, whoever, you know, J. Cole is under as far as music industry, they're going to come and strike it. But if like I said before, if something happens to an artist, or if the industry, because they always change up their style whenever a technology change. Remember we was talking about FYI.
Yes.
You know, when music went to streaming and things
Yeah.
of that nature. So now that there's this whole new thing that, you know, the industry cannot control the internet. They can only try to stomp out fires as much as they can. But why not get ahead of it with, you know, essentially AI inspired music? If you come up with a song, let's just say it's really good. Let's say you can sell it to Universal.
I think that's where we're going. Because right now you have people who do mixes, right? What they're basically doing is taking verses from artists that they rapped on something else. They create a beat, and then they link these artists together. Okay, that's been going on for many, many years now. It's getting to the point to where most people don't realize it's a fake song. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like someone was like, "Bro, I can't believe Eminem did a Billie Eilish song or whatever, and I'm like, Eminem ain't never done no Billie Eilish song, you know what I'm saying? But then when I go to it and I see it, I recognize it because you have this history of music in my head, and I recognize that verse from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know Billie Eilish music, so therefore I don't know where that's coming from. But I'm like, no, that's Eminem on Eminem show, this song, blah blah, yada yada yada. Once the generation is gone like that, these companies will be able to do whatever they want.
I'm looking forward to the AI DJs. I want to see what an AI DJ can blend something. Like, hey, you have this is your entire catalog. This is how many beats per minute we want you to be at, yada yada. You just put in all your inputs. And I want to see what dude, we're going to move into a point to where we're going to have like, the versus battles versus like, a man versus AI.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to have, dude. We're moving to a point to where you're going to have a DJ versus an AI DJ. Who does it better?
Can Timberland beat out, you know what I'm saying, AI 2.3?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think we're really, and we're joking around, but really at the same time, like everything we're saying is in the realm of possibilities. It's not impossible for an industry to change and to say, hey, okay, we'll just license out, Eminem, if you make a song with Eminem, you can sell it to us a couple dollars or whatever, but we're going to make millions off of it.
Yep. Yes, they will. Some of y'all got to understand, like, the companies have been trying to stomp out the control of the artists for so many years. That's why if you're into the hip-hop thing like I am, all those stories about bad contracts, 360 deals, all those type of things is what, once the internet kind of got booming, it gave more freedom to artists. So then companies were like, oh, snaps. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we can't sign him because if we sign him, he has this many songs out not under us. We can't take that money unless we get him to sign a contract.
Chance the Rapper's a great example.
Bro, like, there was a dude, I can't think of his name, just looked at it like 2 days ago. He was copywritten and blocked by his own company for his music. So he put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put it out, and they copyright blocked it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, no, you can't put this out. And he was just like, it's like promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting this. We got an album coming, I'm putting this out. And he was just like, bro, screw it. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of his name. He does a particular style of rap, kind of like scream rock or whatever. I can't think of his name. But yeah, like, I was sitting there like, you can't even put your own music out?
Because you're under that contract.
You're under that contract. Remember that story I told you about the dude that pulled down the Nas picture?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you can't put that up. What do you mean I can't put that up? That's me.
Yeah.
You took that in the club. Me.
Right.
Nah, fam. Nope. No, sir. Can't do that. It's like these companies do not want. That's why I feel like they don't want real artists.
Yeah.
They're going to move to remove artists entirely if this AI stuff keeps up.
When it goes to artists on the road, remember during COVID, there's no concerts, nothing like that. And so after COVID restrictions got raised, a lot of artists went on the road because they say that's how we eat.
Yeah,
because we have our concerts. So so honestly, if a industry does have essentially an AI plant where they can have AI generated music videos, they can have. Because I heard there's this one, I don't know if she's an e-girl, but she's an AI e-girl, but she's stupid famous, but the person behind it has made a lot of money. I think it's somewhere in the K-pop Korean area type of thing, and so South Korea. So she's a very famous e-girl, but she's not real. She's a generated.
She's computer generated.
Yeah, she's a computer generated.
So e-girls and e-avatars have been going on for about 4 or 5 years that I know about anyway. But it's mainly in that culture. So it's not something that's really known over here. You know what I'm saying? They tried it, I want to say maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Don't quote me on that, but I know they did try it. I know a music company actually tried to do an e-artist. He didn't last very long because he just looked horrible. Like, you could just tell. We're talking about when you get to the point to where you cannot really tell the difference. And then with the powers of makeup, you can take a person, no nothing, no talent, no nothing, You know what I'm saying? And just make them into that person.
Oh yeah, you could come up with your essentially you can have your building blocks. So you can have your music, you can have your style, you can have the way you want the person to look. Then you go find that person, and then it's like, oh, you're completely industry made. That's it. You have been groomed, so to say, in the ways of this industry. You know, you can take a model or whatever. You know, hey, we're gonna put the BBL on you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. This is your talking points.
Yep.
It's like a musical politician, to be honest.
Yes.
If you really look at it.
Yeah, bro. It's like
you have your script. You have everything. You do not go off script.
Right, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just completely owned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's your $100 a day for per diem. You know what I'm saying? When you're at this concert or at this festival or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They get nothing while this company is generating all of this money. Like, that's where they're going with it.
And to see how certain people are getting famous today off of essentially nothing. No talent, no skills. Like,
Sure.
it wouldn't take long to have an Island Boy AI generated person, you know. To be honest.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for this vid. Leave your comments down below. What do you think was going to happen with AI, especially within media? Like I said, I think we're going to be in for a wild ride, probably the next 8 years. It's going to be crazy what's going to go down. Got anything?
It's just too much. It's too much, too fast. You know, we can talk about multiple subjects, but this is just part one.
This is part one because we definitely got to handle that.
Yeah,
later.
I want to read the comments. Yeah, y'all drop some stuff in there. What do y'all think? Do y'all think any artists right now are using AI scripts, or as far as like AI music, does something sound a little bit too botted? You know,
bro. Man, like you said, it's too much. I'm gonna think writers for me going. Period.
Oh yeah,
Nigga,
talking about writer strikes.
Writer strike. What?
Yeah.
Give me a script of this.
Yeah.
Easy. All right, guys. That's gonna do it. I'm Nixon.
I'm Sir Cash.
And we out.
Peace.
Man, dude, it's so much. It's